All right, guys, welcome back to T.I.Studios. I'm your host, Ben. We are going to be talking about Season 7, Episode 7, Sing Me a Song. It was a long episode, and honestly, my favorite episode of the season. I have not given my Walker rating for Episode 1 of the season, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to give that one a 4.4, which would be the highest rating I've given any of the episodes so far. This one I'll do at the end of the episode. But the highest rating so far for the season is Episode 1 of Season 7 with a 4.4. I've had two 4.3s. So this one, I'll tell you what I give it at the end of the episode. I really enjoyed this episode, guys. It followed the comics so damn well. Amazing. I mean, amazing. So much stuff right from the comics. I should have went back here and grabbed that comic right. Hold on. Oh, there. Should have grabbed that one. It's a graphic novel. It's thick. It's got all the comics there from that time period, and I should have just read some of the stuff that's directly from the comic. But there was so much stuff that was it was just good stuff, guys. So we started out the episode with Michonne with her sword killing a couple of walkers. We're like, what the hell? Then she's dragging him. We're like, what is she doing? Then we kind of go to, I believe, we go to Rick and Aaron. And we see that they're waking up and they see something. We don't know what they see at the moment. Then we go to two of the bad guys in the truck with Jesus and Carl, but they're hiding so they can't be seen. And the guy's eating a cucumber. One reaction I said, I don't like the peanut butter. I would disagree. You don't put peanut butter on a cucumber. And I love me some peanut butter. On a cucumber, you put peanut butter and celery. On a cucumber, people, ranch, frickin' dressing. Am I right? Ranch? Ranch dressing or peanut butter? Comment down below what you think. Anyhow, so from that point, we get to see them head back, and we see Carl and Jesus are in the truck, and they're talking. Jesus is like, "Okay, we're getting close now. We need to get out." Carl's like, "Show me how to do it." Jesus does it, and I think most of us that have read the comic knew what was going to happen next. Carl will give the old "see you later" to Jesus. And that was that. And Jesus had a little grin like, oh, you got me. Which I'm not sure that should have been his reaction, but I'm not sure it shouldn't have been. I mean, I've heard some people complain that, oh, Jesus had been concerned, whatnot. I think he gets Carl can take care of himself. But I also think he sticks around because he's going to make sure that nothing happens to Carl. So, he knows Rick would flip his shit. So, Carl gets out, and just like in the comic, he takes out some of Negan's men before Negan catches him. And Negan, actually, that just made Negan respect Carl even more. Carl, you're a badass. So, gets up there, he makes Carl take off his mask, or take off his eye patch, gives him shit, Carl cries, makes Carl sing the song. I'm going to do all of Carl's stuff, and then I'll kind of rewind. So then he makes Carl watch it burn a guy's face. When it's all said and done, he's like, what should I do with you? Carl says, you should jump out a window because, we're going to kill you. Save us the trouble because we are going to kill you. You can't kill us, and you know it. And so Carl's still shown that, despite everything that's happened, he's still not intimidated by Negan, and he's ready. Negan decides to take him home. Daryl's all like, hey, if you hurt him, he makes Dwight take Daryl, lock him up. We see Jesus on top of the truck. Tells Dwight to put Daryl back in that cave that we had seen him in episode 2 or 3 called The Cell. And in doing that, somebody left Daryl, put a key underneath to Daryl, telling Daryl that he needs to go now. There's a key at the back. And guys, that's why Dwight took his bike, and I said it then. That I knew Dwight took Daryl's bike to give it to Daryl. I knew it. I just knew it. It's not going to be Sherry that gave him the key. They did something in episode 3 to make you think that it might be Sherry. It's not Sherry. Dwight's helping Daryl escape. And Daryl's not going to go to Alexandria. He knows better. He's going to go to Hilltop. That's just how it is, folks. That's on the money. I'm telling you. Right now, Daryl's going to Hilltop. He knows that Negan's on his way to Alexandria. He can't go there right now. He's going to head over and talk to Maggie, make sure Maggie's okay. Last he knew Maggie was in terrible shape, and he's going to go check on Maggie. So that's my prediction on what we see with Daryl. We might even see Daryl go back with Jesus. Possibly. We'll see. That part I'm not sure of, because Jesus looks like he still might be there. So we might see Jesus leading Daryl and Jesus helping Daryl escape and go to Hilltop. So I'll get more into that in my prediction later on. We saw Rick and Aaron. They found a zombie outpost. Not a zombie outpost. They found a guy's house. Basically warning people not to go back there. He ends up having a house back surrounded by a pond. So to get to the house full of shit, you got to go through a bunch of zombies. Rick wants to do it himself. Aaron's like, yeah, no, we're going together, and that's it, period. I love you some Aaron, badass dude. So then we get Michonne. We see she's making a female savior take her back so she can talk to Negan herself. Then we have so Michonne might be playing a Holly thing too, but I think it's going to be Sasha. So what else I got to get to? Oh, so then Negan goes back to Alexandria. He finds Judith. Before that, he's taunting Olivia, asks to sleep with her, which is just straight from the comics. This is after hurting her feelings. Olivia smacks him right in the face. Again, that's right from the comics. I love it. He finds Judith, and now he's waiting on the front porch for Rick. And we all know Rick is going to flip his shit. He is going to want to knock Negan out. So, hell yes. I'm telling you, this is going to be crazy good TV. Season 7, Episode 8, the premiere, or the mid-season finale, is going to be bad flipping ass. I am excited and stoked, and it just, hell yes. Can't wait to see it, folks. I am just, bring it on. Bring it on. Hell yes. So now what's going to happen with Michonne, who's now heading back to the sanctuary? We know Daryl is already there, but getting ready to leave. We know Jesus is in that area. We know that Carl and Negan and Judith and Olivia are waiting for Rick and Aaron's return, mainly for Rick's return. What's going to happen with Rick and Aaron on their run there? A lot of questions, and obviously what's going on at Hilltop right now since the last time we saw them. Good questions. We will find out maybe next episode, but at the latest, episode 9, with what's going on at Hilltop. I'm going to do a prediction video for what I expect to see in the mid-season premiere in my next video. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I'm going to give this one my highest rating yet. This is a 4.6 highest. It's my favorite episode of the season. By far, loved it. Straight from the comics, so much things, and it played off really well on TV. I enjoyed this episode. I think Chandler Riggs killed it this episode. I know a lot of people don't like Chandler Riggs. Well, kiss my derriere. I say that it was a great episode, and Chandler Riggs kicked ass, and I can't wait to see how they finish the first half of the season. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm your host, Ben from T.I.Studios. We'll see you next time, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.